and Keppel Avenue, sitting at the Gold Coast. Oh, here's the tram, yeah. Oh, good. I think it was back the other way.
Yeah, I know that. Your room's on.
Yeah, the Surfers Paradise. Yes, darling. Learning to swim, learning to surf. I think it's this street here, Elkhorn Avenue. If we're going to get Sylvia there.
Maybe they can do it 2 for 1 deal.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Stop recording. Stop recording. I hope I really... Look! I hope I got him. Oh yeah. Here he is, look. The jag. Wow, how's that? stop recording. Got a bit of a coat on it.
Yeah, what's your name?
Ray and Sylvie.
Ray. Okay, we'll make sure we'll do 42nd, right? Good. Congratulations and thank you for coming to celebrate with us.
Our children.
They bought you this? Oh, that's a nice present. And it's a beautiful day today. So good. Do you guys want a picture together?
So,
A picture? You want me to take a picture of you two?
you know, it's funny when I'm, you know how they have their cruises along the Yarra. Remember the one we took up or two? I think it must be due to the here we are on our 2-hour cruise. On the Surfers Paradise.
Lotto. There you go.
So you probably worked it out, folks. We've got SeaWorld theme park there in front of us. You can see the roller coasters and a couple of the rides going there. Just over to our right at about 2 o'clock there, you can see a SeaWorld helicopter sitting on the pad over there. They're regularly taking off. But if you go further right to about 3 o'clock at the end of those wharfs there, that's the SeaWorld Cruises. That's our home base over there. If you're going to go whale watching, that's where you go and join the boats over there at the SeaWorld Cruise Terminal. Now we're going to work our way just up the inside here. A nice full tide at the moment. We might encounter one of the whale watching boats coming back out from their whale watching day. We had a couple of boats going out this morning. Lots of whales around at the moment, all making their way up north for the breeding season. So if you'd like to get out and do a bit of whale watching, there's some pamphlets down the back there. Jump on one of our boats. Pretty much go every day unless the weather's not compliant. But yeah, the whales are very active out there at the moment. It's a really nice day out. Right, so coming up at our right hand side there, you've got SeaWorld Resort. Used to be called SeaWorld Nara Resort, now it's a SeaWorld Resort. Great place for the family there. You've got about 3 pools just in there. You can see all the pool activity things there. The kids love that. The parents love it because there's a restaurant just behind the pool and a bar, so you can sit down there in the shade, have a drink and have something to eat while you're letting the kids go wild in the pools and having a play. So good spot for the family there. So let's continue to make our way north towards the seaway. You can see a couple of rescue boats here on our right hand side at about the 2 o'clock there. They're all part of VMR Southport, or Volunteer Marine Rescue Southport. So as the name suggests, they're all volunteers in there, give up their time to man the radios and become part of the team for the boats. And if you have an issue out here on the Broad, your boat, run out of fuel or just can't start or something else going on, you can give those guys a call. They'll come out and help you out. So really good organisation over there. So if you're boating on the Gold Coast, certainly pays to become a member of VMR. Now up to our 1 o'clock type area, 1 to 2 o'clock, there's a big bay up there. You can see all the yachts, all the masts there up in that big bay. A lot of boats parked up in there. There's probably not as many as there usually are. That's officially known as Marine Stadium, but unofficially known by the locals as Bums Bay up there. Got a lot of yachties hanging in up there. We're just making our way through a few yachts parked up here as well. Beautiful day out here at the moment. Got a nice full tide. So you've got beautiful clean water that's come in from the seaway. The sun's staying up for us and the rain's staying away, so we're doing good. Righty folks, our chef Alan's just let us know that the tea and coffee is up ready to go, so if you'd like a tea and coffee, you can just make your way to the galley and help yourself with that one. So hold on folks, it's going to get a little bit bumpy here. We've got a few speed bumps.
get my long serve, I get a minimum of 7 days. So at the moment I've got 71 days.
Alrighty folks, we're pretty much in the Gold Coast Seaway now, in the middle. Now this Gold Coast Seaway was constructed in the mid-1980s, opened in the late 1980s. Now before that, this area, which was just known as the Southport Bar, was a very angry expanse of water and sandbanks, and surf was quite dangerous, lost a lot of boats over the years, and then eventually they decided they needed to do something about it, and they came up with the Gold Coast Seaway. So it's been a lot better since then, a lot safer for the boaties. Pretty much straight in front of us there, that's the exit out into the Pacific Ocean or the Coral Sea. And if you want to get a whale watching, well, you go and head out there and go and check out the whales. It's looking a little bit rough out there today. We've got the outgoing tide now, so as the tide rushes out through here, makes the waves sort of stand up a little bit. But since Cyclone Alfred and the start of the year, there has been a lot of sand movement across the front of the bar. Used to be quite easy and fairly deep to get out through there. Now there's some sandbanks, and you can see the waves breaking on those banks out there. So it is a little bit nasty out there lately since the start of the year with all the sand movement. Anyway, we get by. Alright, so on our right hand side there you can see the rock wall heading out. That's the southern side of the bar there. That's all part of the mainland, so if you kept going past SeaWorld and driving out, you'd come to this area here. It's called Doug Jennings Park, or the area name is the Spit. Not the most attractive name for the area, but anyway. So if you keep driving past SeaWorld, you get out here, you can park along the rock wall there. There's that beautiful beach that we went past just on the way up here. You get access to that as well. It's a really nice spot. There's a cafe over there, so you can grab something to eat and drink. Go for a nice little walk out to the end of the rock wall. That's pretty nice. That's all beautiful and concreted, and there's little seats and everything out there now. That's quite beautiful out there. On our left-hand side, you can see the rock wall there. That's actually an island. So that's the southern end of South Stradbroke Island. A few more speed bumps here. Just hold on, folks.
That's all right. I've got it.
Hey, love it when the big boats come past at 30 knots. Yeah, so that's the southern end of South Stradbroke Island over there, and South Stradbroke obviously goes to...
Hey there.
been highly regarded ever since. They pride themselves on their academic achievements as well as their sporting achievements. They're certainly up there as one of the top 5 schools in southeast Queensland. It was primarily a boarding school initially where boys would be sent from all around the country to get their education at TSS and end up back in the farm or in the family business. These days it's a bit more Monday to Friday routine, but you can still send your son there to board if you wish. And if you did, you'd be looking at school fees at around about $70,000 a year for your school fees. So the boys need to burn off a bit of testosterone somehow, so they usually get them out in the paddock chasing a rugby union ball. And over the years they've produced numerous top-level state and international rugby union players, as well as some other sports as well. But they're very heavily into their sailing and their rowing. And you've got Matt Belcher, you might remember that name. He's a 10-time Olympic medalist for Australia in the sailing. He was a TSS boy. You've got Bernard Tomic, one of our top tennis players. Adam Scott, one of our top golfers, still on the circuit at the moment. You've got Matty Rogers, if you remember that name, played for the Cronulla Sharks. He also played for Australia for Rugby League and Rugby Union. And a TSS boy as well. So there are a lot of top athletes come out of TSS. And the thought was if the war pressed on and came into Australia, that we might need a military hospital down this way. So that was actually built to be a military hospital by the US Marine Corps back in World War II. They did a good job too, put it up on the stilts and everything, so they flood-proofed it. It's still looking good today. So a lot of history there in TSS, if you want to look into it. You picked a good day, folks. Beautiful out here. You've got a lovely photo opportunity of the Surfers Paradise skyline right in front of us there at the moment. Nice clear skies. That building, the aqua-coloured building with the big spike on top there, that's actually called Q1. It was called Q1 because it was Queensland's #1 or tallest residential tower. It was actually the tallest residential tower in the Southern Hemisphere back in 2003 when it was officially opened. Now, it's still claiming to be the tallest residential tower in Australia.